before we start work in the morning, we normally conduct a toolbox talk. This toolbox talk involves discussing the scope of work and then identifying the risk associated with the scope of work. We identify the risks and we come up with the mitigation measures or highlight the mitigation measures. We have added additional measures in place to combat this risk we have. More to the current, more to the standard PPE we normally supply to our teams, we have added 4 extra PPEs which our teams are actually using in the field. Number one is the goggles that I'm actually wearing. These goggles are supposed to be worn accessing customers' premises. We do have the nose masks. Every team member has been supplied with a nose mask, which one is supposed to wear during transit, while working, and even after working hours. Then we do have the gloves. As you can see me wearing, we do have the latex gloves that each and every technician, each and every member of the team is supposed to wear. This glove is only supposed to be worn once after visiting a client's premises. After wearing them, we have shown how, we demonstrate how to remove the gloves effectively without having to contaminate your own hands. And then finally, each and every team has been given a sanitizer. Sanitizer is supposed to sanitize your hands and thoroughly sanitize well on top of your hands and within your hands. So those are the 4 measures we have taken in place to combat the COVID-19 risk.
My main concern about this period of COVID-19 is the safety of our team, in which we need to ensure all our on-site teams are safe while they conduct their normal duty. FTTX is a program that is geared towards service provision in the data service arena, where we provide unlimited services to all our customers using fiber optic as a medium of transmission, and this is definitely geared by our client Safaricom. Currently we are mapping the entire region, that is Kenya, where we have running projects, and in mapping, what I mean is we've set different regions in terms of COVID cases that have been reported. So we have the red zone, in which the risk level is high, and we have the blue zone where we have low risk in terms of COVID penetration. This means that we have no cases reported in this region that we term blue region, and the yellow region is basically the regions where we have suspect cases. And this information helps us, especially when we're executing, or rather when we have running sites in those regions, because different regions have different PPE requirements. For our meeting and trainings, we've moved online. Currently we are not having any physical, or rather gathering around. So our trainings are strictly online, where we are using our in-house interconferencing platform, that is WeLink. We invite our engineers on site to join in, and also our partners can join in through Zoom. And the trainings are conducted by one specific trainer who definitely broadcasts to the rest who will join in and just to participate in the entire process. As part of ensuring that our teams are safe, we want to check if they are doing temperature checks on site. We want to ensure if there's any flu-like symptoms that has been witnessed from any of our members. We want to ensure that we are disinfecting the vehicles and all the tools that we are using, and the PPE that we are providing. It's one key area in which we're using the platform, just to ensure that as much as we are providing the PPE, we also need to have visibility on the other side, especially on site guys, to be certain that actually they're using it in the right manner.
Nataka kuencourage watu juu ya historia ya corona. Historia ya corona ni kitu serious sana. Wale wako nyumbani wanajua historia ya corona ni serious sana, na hapa Kenya imekuja ikakuwa serious sana. So kitu naweza waambia advice wa Kenya, ukitoka home kindly jisanitize, jaribu kuvaa mask. Hii story si ya government peke yake, hii ni personal. Una familia, wale watu wana familia huko mtaani pia jichungeni juu ya watoi. Si vizuri ukipass ukiwa young. Ukiingia job pia jisanitize, ukitoka jisanitize, ukiwa kwa matatu keep your 1.5 meters, ieleweke kama 2 meters. Pia na encourage na encourage wale watu wote wanafanya kazi kaa yangu jua kali. Pia ni vizuri kujisanitize, na hiyo ndio wakati nataka government at least intervene, ione history ya kusaidia hao watu wako mtaani, place wale watu wana mask wajue venye wataprovidiwa wana mask.
I'm in charge end to end, that is from planning, rollout and also maintenance. And it's what I want to say from the management point of view concerning delivery at this period of COVID-19 is that Huawei is actually taking the safety of our employees very seriously. And that's why, that's the first thing. You know, when we had the directive that people should work from home, the first thing that the company did is to make sure that all those guys who can actually work from home, work from home. And those guys who can actually work from customers' offices actually do that. And the very few people who have to maybe access the customer network from the office actually come to office. So we are really taking that seriously. And just to touch mainly on the fiber to the home and the fiber to the building and the fiber to the site, you find that during this time there is a rise of data usage. You know, when the government ordered everybody to work from home, you find that so many people now are working from home, and everybody uses internet when they're working from home. So you find that the requests for fiber to the homes, for example, actually tripled. We are used to getting 70 a day. Now we are getting 210 or even more than 200 a day. So you find that the requests are more, and we had to actually do all that. We also find that we need to make sure that the fiber network is quite stable when it comes to maintenance. And that's why we find that even the curfew is actually from 7 to 5 a.m., but we still work during those times, because we need to make sure that network is quite stable. So what we've done as a team is that, one, we've made sure that our employees and the partners that we work with are safe. And that's why we make sure that they have masks, they have goggles. When they are working at night, from maybe between 7 and 5 a.m., we actually make sure that they have armed security that they work with, who are licensed to work at night, and they make sure that after that they're actually dropped at home. So we have not stopped working during this time, but actually we have even worked harder, but at the same time very safe, because we want to make sure that our customer and their clients get the services they require at this particular time. We also have partners who are working with us, and we have also made sure that they're compliant when it comes to safety. We make sure that they also have vehicles that their technicians are picked from home when they're coming to work. They're dropped to their home after work, and we also make sure that they have, before they start doing anything, they have the proper gear. And you've even seen in the video that when they're working from the sites, they have a proper gear, and that is what we make sure that we do that. And we have our own teams actually working with them, making sure that they have done the right thing and they are safe.